How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and these are going to be the hitting tips that you can bring from MLB The Show 20 into MLB The Show 21. Now, we will have a brand new hitting engine, but they will focus on a few of the same things that we already have in the game. I'm going to be taking you through a clip, or at least an entire video of nothing but home runs. And before I go any further, I wanted to mention that all of my previous hitting tip videos are posted in the description down below. So if you scroll down near the comments, you will see more of a description. If you hit the show more button, you will have a variety of links pop up. Click on some of those if you're curious about how I warm up. But over the last few months, I have been so busy that when I play this game, I usually just hop right into an online game against an opponent. But I wanted to talk about a few of these things because I am almost positive that MLB The Show 21 will have more customization with the PCI, as we'll be talking about PCI placement, which is the plate coverage indicator. I know that they're also going to focus on teaching people that are brand new to MLB The Show how to use some of these features in the game. So I know they're going to focus on perfect hitting. They're going to focus on launch angle. They're going to focus on exit velocity. I have a good feeling that the plate coverage indicator, or the PCI, will actually represent where your player is swinging the bat a little bit better this year. I mean, as we can tell from some of these swings here in this video, the PCI does not always give you the best representation of where your player is actually swinging the bat through the zone. A couple things I also wanted to mention, mainly for more new players that might be watching this video, the fact that if you swing earlier in the zone or swing earlier when the ball is thrown, then you will swing higher up in the zone. If you swing later, then your player will swing lower, down even below the strike zone at times. So with that being said, I mean, here we got an early swing. I did not really get on the ball. It was a changeup up in the zone, but that's a good example of swinging a little bit early. Your player will tend to hit those pitches up in the strike zone or even above the strike zone. This one is a good example of a low home run, or a pitch below the zone that I weighted back on it a little bit more, even though I'm still out in front. The PCI was not perfectly squared up, but it was in fact a home run. So these are just some things to keep in mind, some things that I'm thinking about. I mean, we are only a few weeks away from the release of MLB The Show 21, and I'm really looking forward to the custom practice mode within that game. I think it's going to help out a lot of new players. I think it's going to help out a lot of people that have been playing MLB The Show for a long time, several years like me. I'm definitely going to use that feature to have the ability to practice hitting pitches in certain locations, certain velocities off of certain pitchers. I think that will certainly help out. I'm hoping that the swing timing in that mode is fairly similar to the swing timing in online. That's one thing that I'm not too sure about. I'm not sure if the playing against the CPU and playing against an online opponent will have similar timing windows. That's one thing that I've noticed in MLB The Show 20 in previous years' games, where when we are playing against the computer on the higher difficulties, fastballs and off-speed pitches are coming in at a different timing window than they are on All-Star or Hall of Fame in ranked seasons. So will custom practice really help us out in that sense? I hope so. These are things I'm looking forward to. But I also wanted to talk about just some tips and some ideas that I have looking forward to MLB The Show 21. But for the most part, this is just a montage video of nothing but home runs. We're going to mix in some Battle Royale gameplay. That previous game was on Hall of Fame in a game of ranked seasons. This one, of course, is on All-Star with a Battle Royale team that I've drafted. Didn't really make it too far with this run, but I was really just playing for fun. Didn't really get into too many Battle Royale entries in MLB The Show 20. Definitely something that I want to try to succeed in a little bit more in MLB The Show 21. Probably only entered BR 6 or 7 times in MLB The Show 20, and hopefully I can double or triple that in MLB The Show 21. Anyway, I mainly wanted to focus on, hitting pitches outside in the zone, hitting pitches inside, up in the zone, low in the zone, all different quadrants, and focused on, just gameplay feedback. You guys need to see it for yourself. I know that we're going to have, mainly people that have been watching the channel for a long time. I haven't been able to post as many videos and that is something that I'm looking to change. I'm really working on trying to finish up the school year. I'm a high school special education teacher. I've talked a lot about that in my videos, but it's really going well. This year has been a really amazing year. It's been a challenging year, but I am having a lot of fun with that. I'm learning a lot, and I'm also looking to focus on MLB The Show once the new game comes out. It's going to be challenging for me to manage my time, but I'm going to have to worry about that. You guys will just worry about watching the content and looking to improve. That's really what my focus is, trying to help and provide as many tips, provide as many examples as I can to help as many people as I can. That's really the only reason why I create videos in the first place. But anyway, this is going to get into some of the event here. We have 3-inning games. This is the Forever event on All-Star difficulty, facing a variety of teams, using a variety of different players. I really think that this Forever event was pretty cool. I would have loved to have, some rewards like Wander Franco, Adley Rutschman. Hopefully we get those cards in MLB The Show 21. But I'm kind of just talking a little bit about my thoughts. It's been a few days since I've uploaded some videos focused on MLB The Show 20, but we still are going to talk about MLB The Show 21. Here we walk it off. Jimmy Fox is going deep, and that seals that one. I'm still working on prestiging a couple of these cards. I'm really looking forward to checking out some of the players that you can prestige in MLB The Show 21. I'm really looking forward to the Diamond Dynasty live stream coming up. I know we have March to October and more about franchise. I would be excited to look at some of that stuff, but I mainly play Diamond Dynasty. But at the same time, I appreciate all of the effort that the developers have put into, making a better game, improving each and every mode within the game. And I'm really having a pretty good time preparing for the new game, working on different ideas for videos, thinking about what I'm going to do in terms of an actual grind, right? Do I go with no money spent? Do I go with a little bit of money spent? Am I trying to get the collections done right away? I'm trying to strategize things that you guys want to see. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think I should do. I'm always looking for some feedback. I'm always looking at the comments, even though I can't always respond to all of them. I do appreciate the feedback. I appreciate everybody commenting first, or I love the videos, all different types of things. It really makes my day, so I appreciate that. Here we're going to get back into another game of ranked seasons here. Just a variety of stuff. A couple games of ranked, a couple games of BR, the events. For whatever reason, every time I use Shohei Ohtani, the Rookie of the Year card, the game just never lasts, a full 9-inning game. Just for whatever reason, either he does well at the plate and the opponent quits, or we just lose connection because something happened and the game freezes. It just seems like that. But in the top of the second, we do have Ohtani up at the plate. And I've hit several home runs with him. They just never seem to count, like I mentioned. Right here, the opponent loses connection, turns off his PlayStation. That was going to be, a pretty tough game. As you could see from some of the scores in this video, no game is ever over. No lead is ever safe. You can score, 5 or 6 runs in 1 inning, even with 2 outs. I've seen it all in MLB The Show 20. And hopefully, we're fine-tuning some of these things, including some more, user skill input and user skill gap in general to make the difference of some of these games. But I'm just really, really excited and really focused on MLB The Show 21. That's pretty much it for everything that I wanted to mention. I appreciate everybody checking out this video. We're going to wrap it up with a few more moonshots and a couple more perfect no doubters. I'll see you in the next one. I'm College Lefty, and have a great day.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a long drive. Deep. Going. It's gone. Here it comes. High and deep to center field. Center fielder going back to the track. Later 3 in the game so far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder. Still ranging back. And it's gone. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. Swinging a long drive. Deep. Going. It's gone. So now to the plate. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly.